So I'm going to take her head, and I get to take the weight of her head. How lovely it is. Like, I hope everyone watching gets to have an Alexander lesson at least once, because it is truly a lovely, and beyond lovely. That is not enough of the word for it to have someone else take the weight of your head. And it's such a gift to learn how to give that up. And I'm just palpating some of the vertebra of that cervical curve up through that occiput, so that it can poise approximately here at the very, very tippy top of your spine. So I always like to think of the collarbones as smiling. It's a thought, it's a wish, it's a hope. It's not a command, it's not a doing, which is sometimes the most difficult. Doing is the non-doing. But in that non-doing, we get a chance to ask ourselves, or to see in our mind's eye, what could possibly happen. So do you notice that your shoulders are just curving off the table ever so slightly? Okay. And it's a habit many of us carry from bags and lifing. But just remembering that you can give your full sense of gravity and weight to the table, and in particular your shoulders to my hands. So we pay a lot of attention to length and width, and just remembering that we can also allow ourselves to come into full capacity by honoring the dimension of depth, which is often shortchanged. And so that depth here might mean the space between my hands and that full 360 awareness of your rib cage. And so here, even as your leg is resting on my shoulder, you can give me the full weight of your leg as your back is truly allowing itself to have full support from the table. And so any flexion, aka bending of the hip, the knee, and the ankle, it really originates with that flexion or that extension and flexion through your hip joint here, right? Mm-hmm. And the more that we can allow that to move us when we're sitting, standing, reaching for things, getting in and out of a chair, the more the back can have its full integrity and not get broken, as is a custom in many of us. So here, can you give me the weight of your leg? And really, it's that your whole collarbone is widening, which allows the shoulder joint to mobilize, to experience more length between it and the elbow. And the elbow is in opposition to the wrist, which is in opposition to the fingertips and the palm.